Okay, so before the tick, um, I was getting ready to talk about um, the different things that God has just provided. And what I was saying was that whenever I just let go of worrying about my role here and my time actually being purposeful, whenever I stopped worrying about um, was my pushing of a button for presentations really making a difference? When I stopped worrying about that, God was able to use me just as I am. And whenever I stopped worrying about, my professionalism or like how I'm presenting myself, God just used me as I am. And just to love the staff as they are. And in that way, really be fulfilled in the purposes why I'm here. And I was kind of upset because I didn't feel like people were talking to me for what I thought spiritually, for like my spiritual input. Um, and so I felt kind of like that outsider. But but then people started asking me as soon as I like prayed about it and just like gave it over to God. People started asking me what I thought about like the different sessions and the things that had been being talked about, and I felt like I was able to give some good insight, and I was able to pray with people. And oh, prayer request. Okay, so we've been having a lot of stuff come up, and we don't know if it's just like spiritual warfare or just what's going on. Um, Things are on the up and up, but like one of the people here um, ruptured a disc in his back, and so he's been having to wear a back brace. But that was very painful for a couple of days, and then like other people, their hip has been acting up from like an accident from a long time ago, and it's really causing them a lot of pain. And then and like my foot is still. I'll wait. Like my foot is still healing, and then a bunch of people have come down with the cold. Um, a lot of people have come down with a case of the cold, and they're just sniffling, like their throats are sore, and it's really hard for them to focus. So prayer that there would just be healing for everybody here that's at the camp, that the Lord would just heal them, that in leaving the camp they would not just be spiritually renewed, but also physically renewed as well. I think that would be really important. Not would be, is really important. Um, yeah, so praise God for all the conversation stuff that he's been doing, all the experience with people, and just the time that I've had here. And I've been really surprised. I kind of knew coming over um, that as I was coming over, something was different about this time. Like, it wasn't going to be as much about me pouring into other people as it was last time. And it would also be me receiving from people, which I'm always hesitant to kind of look into that because I feel so selfish whenever I think about me receiving something for my own growth, which is perfectly natural, which is perfectly fine and good, but something with the way I just perceive, I should always be giving um, and not worrying about what I'm getting, and so that was a good process, and I'll come back to that because I am now at the 4-minute marker, and I want this video to upload. So.